Hey drama lovers, welcome back to my channel, your go-to destination for all things Turkish dramas. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe because we dive deep into the world of DZ every single week. Turkish dramas in 2025 are absolutely incredible, and I'm not exaggerating when I say they're taking storytelling to the next level. We're talking about productions that masterfully blend romance, revenge, family secrets, and heart-stopping twists that will literally keep you hooked from the very first episode. Today I'm bringing you the top 7 new Turkish dramas of 2025 that are making waves right now and have social media buzzing. Some are emotional roller coasters that'll have you crying, some are edge-of-your-seat thrillers, and a few might just become your next obsession. Fair warning. Let me know in the comments what's your current favorite Turkish drama. Now let's jump straight into the list. Starting at number 1, we have Bitter Justice. And guys, buckle up because this one is absolutely intense from the very first scene. The story begins with a devastating construction accident that completely shatters two families. This tragic event leaves Noyan and Demir's wife paralyzed and results in the heartbreaking loss of their unborn child. Consumed by overwhelming grief and burning rage, Noyan blames his security chief Memdu for the accident and makes a decision that changes everything. In his quest for revenge, he imprisons Memdu's innocent daughter Dünya in his mansion. Forced to care for Noyan's young daughter and his injured wife, Dünya becomes trapped in this impossible situation. She endures unimaginable hardships, all for the sake of protecting her family. But here's what I love about this character. Beneath her apparent submission and silence, she's gathering strength and determination. Dünya is not a victim. She's a survivor planning her next move. The romance element comes in beautifully when she finds herself drawn into a forbidden love story with Noyan's loyal right-hand man, Sem. The chemistry between these two is electric, and their stolen moments provide some much-needed light in this emotionally heavy storyline. This drama masterfully explores themes of resilience, justice, and the transformative power of love even in the darkest of times. If you love dramas that make you think and feel deeply, this one's definitely for you. Children of Heaven, Cennetin Çocukları. Number 2 is Children of Heaven, and this is a story of redemption that will absolutely blow your mind and challenge everything you think you know about second chances. This incredible series tells the story of Iskender Demir, a feared mafia figure whose reputation precedes him in the underworld. His life takes a completely unexpected turn after a brutal attack that forces him to question everything he's built his identity around. Now living under a new identity as Camille, he's forced to leave behind his violent, ruthless past and confront a world that's completely foreign to him. What I absolutely love about this series is how they use flashbacks and present-day struggles to create this rich, layered narrative. We see glimpses of the ruthless Iskender he once was, contrasted with the man Camille is trying to become. The series explores his journey from the dark, cold underworld to discovering something he never had growing up, the warmth of a real home and the unconditional love of a family. The character development here is extraordinary. You start off almost fearing this character, but as the episodes progress, you find yourself rooting for his transformation. The supporting cast is phenomenal too, especially the family that unknowingly takes him in. Their genuine kindness creates this beautiful contrast to the world he came from. If you love character-driven stories with deep emotional payoffs, this one will definitely hit all the right notes. Sins and Roses, Günahlar ve Güller. At number 3 we have Sins and Roses, a sweeping, epic tale of love, betrayal, and second chances that will have you questioning everything you think you know about trust and forgiveness. Meet Serhat, a man who's already been through hell and back. He rebuilt his entire life from scratch after losing both his beloved father and the family fortune. Just when you think he's found some peace, his wife Bahar suddenly falls into a coma under mysterious circumstances, leaving behind not just heartbreak but a hidden truth that threatens to unravel everything. Enter Zeynep. And guys, this character is absolutely fierce. She's a strong-willed young woman with this incredible fiery spirit that immediately clashes with Serhat's now guarded and cautious heart. Their first meetings are explosive. Think sparks flying, heated arguments, and this undeniable attraction that neither wants to acknowledge. What makes this romance so compelling is the constant push and pull between desire and suspicion. As Serhat desperately searches for answers about his wife's condition and struggles with his ability to trust anyone again, he finds himself drawn to Zeynep despite every instinct telling him to protect his heart. Their relationship develops into this passionate yet incredibly fragile connection where every moment of tenderness is overshadowed by doubt. This drama is perfect if you love complicated romance with multiple layers of mystery, family secrets, and the kind of emotional depth that keeps you guessing until the very end. Çarpıntı. Number 4 is Collision, and honestly, just the premise alone will give you chills and make you question fate, destiny, and the connections that bind us all together. Picture this, Güller, a young woman who's been battling a serious heart condition her entire life, finally receives the miracle she's been waiting for. She gets a heart transplant that saves her life. But here's where it gets incredibly emotional and complex. The heart she receives belongs to Melike Allen, the beloved daughter of a wealthy, prominent family who tragically died in a car accident. Now imagine being Melike's grieving mother, Ruhan. To her, Güller becomes this living, breathing connection to her lost daughter. Every heartbeat in Güller's chest is a reminder of the daughter she'll never hold again, but also a way to feel close to Melike. The emotional weight of this relationship is absolutely beautifully portrayed. But here's where the family dynamics get really interesting and a bit darker. Güller's own mother sees this tragedy and the wealthy family's sorrow as an opportunity. She views their grief as a chance to gain influence, advantage, and potentially improve their social and financial status. The moral complexity here is fascinating to watch unfold. Then we have Aries Allen, Melike's protective cousin, who initially distrusts Güller completely. He's suspicious of her motives, her family's intentions, and honestly, he's probably protecting his own heart from getting attached to someone who carries his beloved cousin's heart. Their initial clashes are intense, filled with suspicion and resentment, but, and this is where the magic happens, their antagonistic relationship slowly beautifully transforms into this incredibly intense romance. The chemistry builds gradually, and you can feel the moment when distrust turns into protection, when suspicion becomes tenderness. As their love story develops, there's this looming mystery that adds another layer of intrigue: the circumstances surrounding Melike's death. Was it really just a tragic accident, or was there something far more sinister at play? This question haunts every episode and adds this thriller element that keeps you on the edge of your seat. The way this series weaves together themes of life, death, second chances, family loyalty, and the ethics of moving forward after tragedy is absolutely masterful. It's emotionally heavy but incredibly rewarding. Number 5, Gözyaşı Kraliçesi. At number 5, Queen of Tears brings us something refreshingly different, a unique take on the question, what actually happens after happily ever after? Because let's be real, most dramas end at the wedding. But real life is just getting started. This series brilliantly begins with what looks like a perfect fairy tale wedding. We follow the love story of Mira and Sem, and initially it seems like your typical rich girl meets working guy scenario, but it's so much more nuanced than that. Mira is the privileged daughter of a wealthy family who returns home after studying in America. Instead of just stepping into her family's empire, she decides to secretly intern at her father's shopping mall company. During this undercover internship, she meets Sem, who works in the legal department. He's smart, hardworking, and completely genuine, and he falls head over heels in love with her without having any clue about her true identity. The two marry in this beautiful ceremony, but then the series does something brilliant. It shifts between past and present, showing us their relationship 5 years later, and let me tell you, it gets real very quickly. The present-day timeline explores the reality of marriage with humor, honesty, and sometimes painful accuracy. They deal with miscommunication, different expectations, family pressure, and career challenges. But what makes this series special is how it shows that real love isn't about the perfect moments, it's about choosing each other even when things get complicated. The writing is both funny and deeply emotional. One moment you're laughing at their silly arguments, and the next you're tearing up at their genuine attempts to reconnect. It's incredibly refreshing to see a drama that explores the real messy, beautiful work of building a life together. 6. Eyes of the Black Sea. KaraDeniz and Gözleri. Number 6 is Eyes of the Black Sea, and guys, this series is absolutely breathtaking in every sense of the word. It's a story of identity, power, forbidden love, and the search for truth that will leave you completely mesmerized. This incredible series follows Özel, a young man who was raised by the mystical, rugged Black Sea region. His entire life he believed he knew exactly who he was and where he came from. But everything changes when he makes a shocking discovery. He is actually the lost heir of the powerful and influential Messeri family. The catalyst for this life-changing revelation comes after the death of the woman he believed was his mother, his entire life. In her final moments, secrets are revealed that send Özel on a journey to Istanbul in search of the truth about his real origins. As Özel enters this new world of wealth and sophistication, he's immediately drawn into a dangerous web of secrets, betrayal, family politics, and corporate intrigue that he's completely unprepared for. But here's where the story gets even more compelling. He finds himself caught in a passionate, forbidden love story that's both beautiful and dangerous. One of the most fascinating aspects of this series is Özel's relationship with his estranged brother. These two men, who should have grown up together, are now virtual strangers with completely different worldviews and loyalties. Their confrontations are intense and emotional. As Özel uncovers layer after layer of buried family truths, he must navigate this incredibly dangerous path between power and morality. The Black Sea setting adds this absolutely gorgeous, almost mystical element to the story. The cinematography is stunning. Those sweeping shots of the coastline create this beautiful backdrop that makes the series feel epic and timeless. Crown Prince, Veliaht. And finally, at number 7, we have Crown Prince, a modern-day tale of hidden royalty, destiny, and the incredible power of legacy that will keep you guessing until the very last episode. This fascinating series follows Timur, who on the surface seems like just an ordinary guy trying to make ends meet. He's a mobile mechanic struggling under the crushing weight of his late father's debts, and life feels like an uphill battle with no end in sight. Everything changes when his path crosses with the powerful and incredibly secretive Karga family. They're the ones who control operations at the Esenler bus terminal, which might not sound glamorous, but in their world it represents serious power, influence, and money. Think of it as a modern-day kingdom with its own rules and hierarchies. The family is led by Zulfikar Karga, this formidable patriarch whose health is rapidly declining. As his condition worsens, there's this palpable tension throughout the family and their entire organization. Everyone knows that succession is imminent, and the question on everyone's mind is, who will inherit this empire? All eyes are turning toward Zulfikar's rumored son Zafir, who's believed to be returning from abroad. The anticipation, the speculation, the power struggles, it's all building to this crescendo of expectation. But here's the incredible twist that makes this series so compelling. Our humble mechanic Timur is actually Zafir Karga himself. He's the long-lost heir that everyone's been waiting for, completely unaware of his true identity and the massive legacy that's rightfully his. The dramatic irony is absolutely brilliant. We watch Timur navigate this world, getting pulled deeper into the Karga family's operations, witnessing the power struggles and dangerous politics, all while having no idea that he's at the center of it all. As the truth slowly begins to surface, Timur must come to terms with a destiny he never knew existed. And that wraps up our comprehensive list of the top 7 new Turkish dramas of 2025, with English subtitles. I have to say, this year has been absolutely incredible for Turkish television, and these 7 series really showcase the incredible range and quality that Turkish drama production has reached. From the intense emotional journey of Bitter Justice to the heartwarming redemption story of Children of Heaven, from the complex romance and mystery of Sins and Roses to the thought-provoking premise of Collision, each of these series offers something completely unique and compelling. Whether you're drawn to the realistic marriage dynamics in Queen of Tears, the stunning Black Sea setting and forbidden romance in Eyes of the Black Sea, or the modern-day hidden identity story in Crown Prince, there's literally something here for every type of drama lover. Now I'm dying to know which one caught your attention the most. Are you someone who gravitates toward the intense, emotionally heavy romances that really make you feel every emotion? Do you prefer the family sagas with their complex relationships and multi-generational secrets? Or are you more of a thriller person who loves the dramas full of mysteries, plot twists, and secrets that keep you guessing? Let me know in the comments below what type of Turkish dramas are your absolute favorites, and definitely tell me which of these 7 you're planning to add to your watch list. I genuinely love hearing from you guys and discovering what resonates with different viewers. If you found this video helpful in discovering your next binge watch obsession, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow and lets me know that you want to see more content like this. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because I post Turkish drama content every single week, including reviews, recommendations, behind-the-scenes content, and updates on all the latest releases. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of our latest updates on Turkish dramas, cast interviews, or breaking news from the Disney world. I'm constantly keeping track of what's coming up, what's worth watching, and what might be flying under the radar. Before you go, I'd love to hear your predictions. Which of these 7 do you think will become the breakout hit of 2020? Which one do you think will have everyone talking on social media? Drop your predictions in the comments. Until next time, happy watching, keep those tissues handy because these dramas will definitely hit you in the feels, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll be diving even deeper into the world of Turkish dramas.